Morning. All right, back to where we were.
You peed on the toilet, not cleaning it up. You put that on YouTube.
I might. So we still have a lot of dust in the drive-thru, but now with these cameras, it doesn't matter. We don't have to sit out there in it. So we can sit in here where there's no dust and there's heat. Kayla's hard at work.
Social media.
I'll put a link in the description to these cameras. This one I have set up on a magnet. The other ones, they're just hard mounted to various places around the farm. But with this one, we can move it. So right now we have it in here. Next time we let it out of the side draw, we'll move it to the side draw. Having one of the magnets pretty versatile. Anything to add? Hey, actually, get out your phone. You need to read the Facebook comments.
Facebook comments.
On the bulldozer post.
Why?
There's one about you in a thong. That's good right there. So with the Midland, the camera, Brad's in the truck, I'm right here. Everybody's warm, I like that. Except for you, you're probably cold.
Fine. Heater's blowing on.
So with Brad driving today, me and Kayla are gonna start cleaning out this test shack. It has not been cleaned from harvest. It's a mess. The fridge has rotten food in it. There's boxes everywhere. Kayla, get to it, come on.
Yeah, I'm super impressed.
I think the coffee pot's done for. It's okay. $9 coffee pot. And I did some good work.
Still gotta clean out the refrigerator. That's nasty. Like, what is that?
It's probably exploded mayonnaise or something.
Like, oh, nasty ham juice. That's nasty. Like, it's not funny. Y'all are skanks.
It keeps our pop cold. After Kayla and I cleaned out the test shack, it was basically just a whole lot of loading trucks and it got pretty boring. So it was just kind of rinse and repeat. So we didn't film anything. Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by... Well, it's sponsored by me. There is no sponsor for this video. I did want to take this time to tell you while we're in the middle of a break, like going from one day to the next in the next clip. I'm going to be at the Farm Machinery Show in Louisville, Kentucky. This is Tuesday, the day before it starts. I'll be heading down tomorrow morning bright and early. Be there before the show opens. I will be there Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'll be at the Unverfirth booth Wednesday and Thursday. Be there Wednesday 10 to 2. And I think Thursday I'll be there 2 to 4. So come by, say hi. I love talking to people, so if you're at the show and you see us, stop and say hi. And make sure you give BJ like a pat on the back for the Bengals. He took it a little rough, but he is okay. Also, got the mock-up for the hats. These aren't released yet. Let me know what you think. Morning. Today we are starting off with a trip to our grain marketer. If you're not aware, crop markets are up quite a bit. Unfortunately for us, input costs are up quite a bit too. Really, we're probably going to make less money this year than last year if we had the same yields, and last year we had great yields. But one thing we want to do is try to lock in some of these good prices out in advance. That way, while we have these high inputs, we don't get stuck selling crops at a loss. We're going to go meet with the marketer and talk about some of that kind of stuff. So we've been to the grain marketer, ate some lunch. It's awful soggy. It's supposed to start raining here in a little bit, so I think instead of hauling, we are playing around with some flags and a measuring wheel. Like I showed in the last video, we are still pricing out a shop and kind of just trying to get a rough idea where it's going to be. This is the general location, I think. Just trying to figure out how it's going to sit here. Quite a bit of dirt to move right there. Ideally, I mean, if that building was going, we'd put it right there, but that building's in pretty good shape. Hate to just tear it down. We'll definitely still use it for cold storage.
202? Oh, we got all kind of room.
So that's 200 feet, but like I said, we want to leave some room out here to turn in.
200. Let's go back here.
So the way this building would be, it's going to be like this area behind the building. It's going to be big and open, a lot of space there. There's going to be 2 doors out here. I'll show you the schematic of the building now. So those 2 doors would be out here. The big indoor would be this way, up against those bins, and out here would be the lean-to. We want to leave enough room off that asphalt from those bins to make a swing. probably be out this way a little ways too. Should be plenty of space. There's not a bin there yet, just to the side of Dad's pickup, but just trying to think ahead here. Don't want to put ourselves into a pinch or into a bind if we don't have to, so thinking. So this is just kind of a reference point. We're 44 feet off this building. We'll probably bring that out to 50. Trying to figure out if we want the new building to be flush with this one, or if we want to overlap it some. I mean, this building we're probably going to use for, I mean, we'll keep some of the construction equipment in there, probably some seed corn, stuff like that. So now we're going out 100 feet. The ideal measurements for this shop is going to be 100 wide, 120 long with our lean-to. What?
Holy that's 100 feet!
It's a big building.
Beep, beep. Okay, go 120 feet that way.
Man, we're like 6 feet in a hole, aren't we? It drops down pretty quick right here.
Oh, 120?
Well, then you gotta figure you're 80.
This is perfectly square also.
It's almost like someone sat here and shot a lot of shotgun shells. So there's the main building. Now we're measuring off like our office space / parts room. So that's the lean-to, 20 foot by 80 foot. So we just laid out the 100 foot by 120 option. That's if we do a steel building. A very real possibility is this ends up being 120 by 80 wide because well, there's a lot more people that can do that. Pole barns can be 80. You can get a 100 foot pole barn wide, just the rafters become an issue. A lot more common on 80, a lot cheaper. But if we do a steel, it'll definitely be 100 wide. I prefer to do 100 wide, but just realistically, it might end up being 81 wide. So after walking around in circles for an hour, we really don't have any other answers before we did that, but I think we're going to stay in the same spot. I'll show you on a map. Okay, so here is the basic footprint of the building we want to build. That is the 100 by 120 or 125, whatever it comes out to. And here are some kind of visuals of what that building is going to look like. This actual visual we're looking at might be an 80 by 120. I can't remember whose quote this one's from, but just something for visual reference of kind of how the building will look. So this is what we are measuring out. This is my favorite layout or spot for the shop. Here we have easy access to all the doors. We're not blocked in any way, shape, or form. The only downfall is we have to go out into the field. We're gonna have to move a lot of dirt. It may not look like it. There's about 6 inches of drop, and we're gonna have to add a lot of fill. This setup, it's okay, but the back door where the 30 foot and the 24 foot pull through door are, that 30 footer is going to be kind of hard to get stuff into. The 45 is okay. I like where it's at, except for that's where the prevailing winds come in, and Dad's worried about the wind. I'm worried about the clearance between the block building that's currently there and the 30 foot door. On this one, you can't tell it, but once again, 30 foot door. I guess I got this one zoomed in, but that block building is kind of close to it, plus our 24 foot pull through is pulling directly into a grain bin. I think we have plenty of clearance, but that's why I don't like these layouts, is clearance issues. So yeah, there you go. That's what's going on with the shop project. Hopefully this building wasn't too boring. I just wanted to give everybody an update. Get asked pretty often if we're still going to build a shop. We definitely miss having the big shop, especially right now in the winter. That is still a plan. We got a couple deals we got to get finalized first, and then hopefully that'll happen. I'm waiting on a quote that if that one is the one that we go with, it's got the earliest timetable, and it would be late summer before we could get this building up. So there is still a good bit of time out. But the first site, the first drawing, that's probably where this building's going to go. It gives the most access to the building. There's the least amount of clearance issues. Yeah, we got to move some dirt. That building's going to be there a lifetime. That's kind of how we're looking at it. It's going to suck now, but it'll be great later. But thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll see you at the National Farm Machinery Show, and thanks for watching. I'll give a thumbs up the video.